Okay, family, I am at Paradise Springs Nature Area. This is in Eagle. It is not a hiking trail per se. It is more of a walking tour. This is a little pond. When you get here, it's really lovely. You see geese in here a lot, heron, a lot of turtles on the logs in summer, sunning themselves. I walked up here one morning wearing sandals, which was stupid, and I walked right up to the edge of the water, and I was looking out because I'm always looking out, and I found myself 3 feet from a snapping turtle with a shell about 12 inches across, and it really scared me because I realized he could have bit my toes. So that's my big story here. There's always people here. There's always people walking around, enjoying themselves here just because it's very peaceful, but the parking lot is usually full. Over here when you come in is this lovely little area, and I'm wearing my rain boots because it's very, very wet here. There's a lot of minerals in the land here, and you can see it particularly in these rocks where the stream is coming down here, that they're always this bright orange, this rusty color, and you can hear the water running. It's really pretty bright green lettuce, or I'm not sure what that's called. It is this color all year round here, even in winter at 0 degrees with snow everywhere. That grass is still that beautiful bright green. It's pretty cool. And this little stream goes, it just flows over here back out to the road. One of my favorite things to do here is just come and listen to this beautiful sound. And every time I come, there's logs in different places. I don't know if people move them. I don't know what it is, so it always sounds different. This trail walks you out to some of the old buildings on this property that there's a history story to them. And I don't remember them, but if you Google Paradise Springs State Park, I thought there used to be like a hotel out here and all kinds of crazy stuff. There was a trout fishery here that I will show you. A couple years ago, the dam broke here and the water ran out. They lost all of the trout, and it was going to be, I think, about $250,000 to repair. So the DNR was not going to pay for that. So the community and people who loved Paradise Springs raised it. They fixed the dam and they filled up the pond again. Over here to my left is another area I kind of like to go by myself, where there usually is nobody else, and wander through this mess a little bit because I like to get down by the water. You can hear it. I'll be quiet. And you can hear me breathing a little heavy because I've been cooped up all winter and not hiking. So now I'm trying to get back to it, trying to get a little of that exercise going. This is the little behind the scenes area here that I love as well. Just more water flowing. Beautiful to be here by yourself. Just kind of come sit by the water. I really enjoy that in summer. You can see a lot of ruins here, and I don't really know what they're all from. Part of buildings that were here at one point. Different things like that. A lot of people come here to take senior photos and things because it is really unique looking. It is very cold. My hands are really cold. I do have my camera, so when I'm done showing you guys around, I'm going to take some pictures. Boy, I need to catch my breath. Walking up here is like the main show at this park. To the right is the huge pond. To the left is the dam. To my very first left is this little concrete, it's a vintage swimming pool. In summer, it is filled with frogs and turtles. And when you come, they're just filling this thing everywhere. Obviously, they're sleeping now. Over here is the big dam that everyone loves just because it's fun and really beautiful. It's got a great sound too. See all the ruins? I don't know what they're all really from, but this is the exciting dam. Lots of people like to try to climb down there. I've gotten pretty close. I'm not going to today because it's slippery and wet, but it's pretty cool. I like the beautiful bright vegetation behind the waterfalls a lot. I think that's really gorgeous. And then down below, you know, is all just the stream. Continue on, you can see more of the building remnants there from something. And this is the pond area. There's a little deck to sit at. Way in the corner is the trout fishery building that's really falling apart. It's just not holding up well, but it's really beautiful in there. There's like a small circle, you know, pool in the middle and a little dam that washes over. In the summer over here, there's gorgeous wildflowers, lots of wildlife. As soon as the baby geese hatch, there's always a family that's in this safe little area. And if you come anytime during the day, you can see them with all their little babies. It's pretty much a guarantee you'll see them all. Then when you go down this path over here, this is just really a walk along the pond, but there's this gorgeous blue color. I'm not sure you can see that. This pond has just got the most beautiful turquoise coloring. There's a fish down there. You can't see it. If you see that ripple, that was the fish. Oh, there's another one over there. So obviously they've restocked the fish and we've got movement. So maybe I'll take you over to the trout house and see if by chance there's any trout in the building. But this was really very sad when the dam broke and this baby was empty. Everybody thought, oh man, what a loss of a treasure in the area. And the amount of money was pretty astronomical. But I'm pretty excited that people restored it because every time I come here, there's 5-6 cars in the parking lot every time. So clearly families and people utilize it as a great spot. To my right, this is always filled in summer with wildflowers and all that jazz. There are cement pavers over here from something, buildings that used to be here. There's a number on here, so I actually think there's a guide somewhere. But here you can see this gorgeous, gorgeous blue green water again. And it, to me, that is just stunning. I'm feeling so healed out here in the fresh air, even though it's cold. Feels so good to be out without some limits and boundaries, to feel the wind, and just feels really, really good. So over here is a little closer up of the trout building. Lots of times when you come, there's a lot of kids hanging out there. It looks like we're gonna get lucky and there won't be anybody home today. I like this quote on this bench. On every walk with nature, one receives far more than one he seeks. John Muir. John Muir is a phenomenal environmentalist. If you love the outdoors and U.S. history, you should look him up. He had an extraordinary life, and was an incredible man. So here is the trout house. I really dig this place. It's pretty cool. This is where a lot of the geese come down to this corner. Usually there's a very small dam there. There used to be a whole gated window there. I see it's falling apart. That's a really old building. There's signs inside that talk about the history. I will show you those, and then I'm going to be on my way. But this is the view from the park. This is the beautiful trout building. This is the view of the park from the other side. You can see there's people here. And this is the trout building. Lots of mud. You got to come prepared on these walks out here. So this is the beautiful pool here that I just find so peaceful. I often wish I could gate off the park at the parking lot and come here by myself, because I've almost never been here where I can be in this room without hearing people somewhere in the park. And I think that would be something that would be pretty outstanding. But there used to be fish in here. When the dam broke, they don't have them back in here. But there always were fish in here. It's kind of it's a unique place to be in. Here's some of the signs saying there was a boat landing around 1900. There is a house. If you look to the left, there's a house up there before present day Fieldstone Spring House was built. Mr. Pettit and Trotter, don't know what that's about. Boating in the pond in the early 1900s. So it was a destination of sorts longer ago. This is kind of a popular view here. A lot of people like to get a picture inside the trout house. I really dig this little window scene. I come up here and look through that window at every season, because every season that view changes and I like to see where it's at. So today, it looks like Cold Spring. So I love you all. I wanted to share a little nature visit with you today, a little walk. I hope you're having a lovely day. Talk to you later. Bye.